Everybody, it's Anne here, the Stress Whisperer again, and today I'm going to do a really long tapping routine with you concerning weight loss. Now, as I've said in many of my videos, weight loss is very rarely about eating. It's about many issues, most of which we don't know the reasons for. Our subconscious is thinking it's keeping us safe by putting the weight on, and we don't always know how to identify it. And if we had to identify everything that's happened in our ancestors and all our past lives and this life, we'd be at it till we died and we'd never lose the weight. So what I like to do is to do a generic routine, but to include as much as I possibly can in it so that it will get to the trauma, the beliefs, the sabotage. And this is why I want to do a long one. Now, most people now use short tapping routines. And they're okay, but sometimes when you want to get to deep-rooted issues, it's best to go to a long tapping routine. So we will be doing various tappings that you most probably, or points that you haven't seen before. So what I'd like you to do is to take responsibility for your own well-being, and we're going to start here. Now, if you see me looking to my right, it's because I'm looking at all my notes to make sure that I haven't left anything out. If I can say it, I'm obviously breaking my teeth in for somebody else. So on the side of your hand, even though I can't lose the weight and I don't know why, I deeply and utterly love and accept and forgive myself. Even though my weight is a constant battle, I lose it, I put it on, and I don't know why. I deeply, utterly love, accept myself, forgive myself, and I forgive anybody else who has made me feel this way. Even though I can't lose the weight and I don't know why, and it's taking over my life, I deeply and utterly love and accept myself, but today I choose to get to the roots of the issue so that I can heal them and that I can move forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to start tapping on the eye. I'm now releasing all the fears I have about being slim and losing the weight. These fears could be that I'm frightened I'll put it all on again, so what's the point? And many other fears, but we're actually going to let it up to your subconscious to release this. So it's just I'm releasing all of the fears. Onto the side of the eye, I'm releasing all of the reasons that my subconscious thinks it's protecting me by the extra weight, and that it's got its messages confused somewhere along the line. And I'm allowing that to release now, because I'm not being protected by the extra weight. It's just making me very upset. So just keep tapping on that point. Under the eye, I'm now releasing all the blocks I have to not releasing and keeping the weight off forever. Underneath, I'm releasing all my negative patterns and all my ancestral negative patterns as to why the weight will stay on and not come off, and that I can't keep it off for life. I release all the negative beliefs that I have about me as to why I can't lose the weight. These could be many beliefs, and we just want to catch them all, and the most important ones, and your subconscious will know the most important ones. I'm releasing all the trauma that I've had in this life and past lives, and that my ancestors have had, that have forced my subconscious to use weight as a protection or as something else. So they may make me want to eat, and I don't know why I want to eat, or I can just put water on or whatever. We're going to release all of that now. So I'm going to do under the arm. I'm now releasing all the reasons that I am keeping the weight on, and that I may be stuffing down my emotions because I can't deal with them. And I now know that I use tapping every day on my emotions to keep my stress levels low. So I no longer need to do my emotions and stuff down any food, if that's what you do. So this time we're going to go on the corner of the thumb. So we're going to tap on the corner of the thumb, and I'm going to say, I'm now releasing all the mixed messages I got when I was a child, that I was given food to shut me up, or I was given food as a treat, or I was given food to show love, or I am using food to give me love because I'm not getting it from anywhere else. And this is quite important because also we were told that we had to clear our plates as children. So I want to clear that if I want to leave food on my plate, I can. Okay, onto the finger here. So we're tapping here. So I'm now saying, I'm releasing all of my past lives, especially the ones where I died of starvation or I died of thirst, which is making my body hold on to the water and the weight. Don't need to do that anymore. There's plenty of food and plenty of water around, so I'm absolutely fine. I want to do now that that's on the middle finger now, same point. I'm now clearing all the abuse I may have had in this life and past lives in my ancestral line that is causing me to keep the weight on as protection. I no longer need this. I'm old enough and I can protect myself against anything that I want to. We now skip the ring finger and we now go on to the little ring finger. I now want to release whatever happened to me the last time that I was slim that made me put on the weight and keep it on. This could be many things, that I lost a job, I got divorced, anything it can be. We don't need to know. That's the beauty of tapping. We don't need to know. We just need to clear it and tap on it. Okay, on to the karate point again. I'm releasing all the self-sabotage that my subconscious and I are holding on to so that I can now easily and quickly lose the weight. And just do that for a bit longer so you're picking this up. The point we're now going to do is this bit here, in between on your hand, in between the two fingers. This is also your thyroid point and is also a good point if you are feeling hungry or cravings. So I now want you to just tap in there. And I want you to look down to the left. This is going to seem a bit weird. Look down to the left. Go all the way around with your eyes. Go back all the way around. And then go, happy birthday to me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy birthday to me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is the round of the tapping that is starting to release a lot of what is stored in your body. So you can see now that it's not really anything to do with eating. It's your body is either making you eat or making you store the weight on. And as I said, in some cases, it will pack you full of water so you can't lose the weight. And so I would suggest that you do this a couple of times a week. And I mentioned journaling. I would like you to start putting in situations that might come to you, that you remember somebody feeding you something as a child, or you remember somebody telling you off. And I want you to tap on those sessions individually. But this is a catch-all to start your memory releasing these so that you can then start working on them. So remember, we always do 0 to 10 to judge how you are. 10 is, oh my God, I'm hanging on to the weight. 0 is, I can let it go. Because the benefits of this is that your subconscious won't suddenly wake up one morning and think, oh, I'm going to let you lose 4 stone. What it will do is I think, okay, well, I feel happy with you losing a stone now. So then we have to work harder. And then it will think, oh, I'll lose another stone and another stone. And then it will think, oh, I like being slim. I'm happy being slim. We're going to stay like this. So when you get down to about 3 or 4 in that chart, you then start putting in the positive. And that is equally as important. You can actually start doing it from square one, but we need to get a lot out before the positive will actually hit and keep. So what we're going to do now is, I absolutely love being slim. I love the feeling it gives me, and I love wearing my new clothes. I eat mindfully, I eat healthily, I eat slowly, and I don't snack because I don't need it. I always stop before I'm full, and I'm really not that bothered about food. The food noise and the obsession with food and the addiction with food has all gone. I'm just happy eating small, healthy meals. And yes, I'll have a treat every once in a while, but actually, I'm not that bothered. My whole way of eating has changed. My whole body has changed. So I don't need to do this anymore. Under the nose. I feel really good about myself, and every day my self-confidence and my self-esteem is rising, and I feel as if I can do anything. So I can now go for that job I want. I can perhaps go on a dating app and meet somebody new, or I can do a hobby or travel on my own because I now feel slim, good about myself, and I know it's never going to go back on again because I've taken away and healed all the reasons that I've been hanging on to the weight and not letting it go. And my subconscious is happy, I'm happy, and I'm losing weight slowly and steadily, and I don't need a fat loss jab because I'm doing it correctly. I have small portions because I don't need to eat that amount anymore, and I'm loving myself. I'm loving myself, and I love being the weight that I am. Under the arm. So I'm now thinking about all the things that I can do because that I'm now slim, and I've got so much time because I'm not bothered about food. I don't have to think about meals. It just comes naturally to me now. So onto the thumb. I'm now happy with the weight that I've ended up as, and I'm happy doing exercise. But I also understand that this weight loss hasn't cured all of my issues. So I may be a little disappointed, but I'm quite happy with that. And I'm quite happy to accept myself as I am. That's the important thing. Onto this finger, the index finger. So if I get a unwanted attention, I don't take any notice because I know I'm in charge of myself, I'm protecting myself, and I won't take any nonsense from anybody. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. If I get male attention or whatever and it's unwanted, I just tell them it's unwanted and I walk away. I don't have to be nervous that something else is going to happen. And I'm really, really happy with that. If I lose friends because of this, then they weren't friends in the first place, because as we know, some friends like you because you're the fat friend. But hey ho, you can make new friends, new hobbies, new adventures. But the most thing is that you're happy with yourself and your confidence and my esteem is working. Onto the little finger. I'm really happy now that I've lost the weight. I know I can keep it off for life. My subconscious is happy. My inner child is happy. I'm also clearing this for my ancestral line. So any of my relatives now or in the future who have weight problems, this is also helping them with their weight problems. So I might find that I'm helping lots of people, and this is making me feel good as well. So what I want you to do now is tap on the top of your head and say, I am perfectly balanced now. I'm my perfect weight for life in mind, body and soul. So why don't you contact me at anne@stresswhisperer.co.uk and tell me how you found this video, how it's helping you, any you might get insights into, oh my God, I have that eureka moment. That's what happened. Oh my goodness, that's why I've got the weight. Please let me know all this because it's absolutely fascinating. And also I have a wonderful MP3 on weight loss, which again you can listen to, which will really help you with this. And you can do it while you sleep, you don't even have to tap. And I've got a book which then helps you with vitamins, minerals, homeopathy, essential oils, all sorts of things. I even teach you how to program a crystal to help you lose weight. I'm here to help. That's what I really want to do. So thank you, everybody. Bye.